Guys, my name is Daizha and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome to the Butterfly Gang, and if you want to be a part of the Butterfly Gang, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time we post a new video. Anyways, in today's video we'll be talking about some tea, so stay tuned for some tea. Anyways, and also if you guys want to get into this look, girl, I haven't did my makeup in a week, maybe longer than a week, actually like 3 weeks. I thought I forgot how to do my makeup, but sis, clearly I didn't forget. Let's get into the hair, everything. If you want to know all the information and how I did all this, just stay tuned to the video and make sure you guys enjoy. Grab your popcorn, grab some butter, because you know you gotta have extra butter on the popcorn, because you don't want no dry popcorn. You ever had some dry popcorn at the movies and you're just like, ooh, I need some more butter? Yeah, get some more butter, because that's how good this video is about to be. Okay, stay tuned. Hello guys, how are you? Before we start talking and get into the girl talk, let's just comment in the comment section, how are you doing today? I feel like that's really going to be the topic of this discussion, is how strong your mind is. Like literally, it's so strong, it's so powerful. Let me say that. Like your mind is so powerful. And I came up with this like topic to talk about with you guys because I realized it's getting around the time where seasonal depression starts approaching. And I know I thought like I was the only one that experienced. I feel like this concealer, this foundation's a little too dark. Y'all see it? Alright, hold on, let me mix it with the later one too. Maybe I got a little light. I think this is my summer shade. I told you I haven't been doing my makeup, but summer's only been 9. Anyway, I think this is the one. Yeah, it's a little lighter. Yeah, because wow, now that I'm looking, it looks hecka dark. Wow. Let me changing colors. I realized that it's getting around that time of year where seasonal depression starts approaching. And I know I'm not the only one, but I used to think I was the only one that like during a certain time of the year like just goes like into depression. I feel like it has a lot to do with the sun not being out like for a long period of time. I really feel like that's really the main thing, because it's like when you don't have sun, you have gloomy days. Like even on days like when it rains, you're not in the best spirit, because it puts you in that mood of like sadness, or just want to lay up, not really do anything. It gives you unmotivational vibes, and I feel like that's what the fall, winter gives. It really does give seasonal depression. But the thing is, I love fall. I love the weather. I love this time of the year. I really do. Let me be down the dress. Like I tell you in a lot of videos, I've really been working on myself. And when I say I'm working on myself, I mean my mental. Like that's what I mean. Maybe people were confused, but if you didn't know, that's what I meant by like working on myself. Because not even like really realizing it, but like I have times where I do go into depression, and sometimes it's so crazy because depression's so like such a topic, because it's like sometimes you don't even know that you're depressed. You don't know until like months later, and you're just like,
wow, can't believe all that time went by and I didn't realize it. Like,
that's really how it be. When I say that I've been working on myself, I say that in a sense like now it's like I don't allow myself to get to that point. Well, I try not to. I try not to let myself think too negatively about things for a long period of time. Like I have more control over it. Whereas before, I feel like I just was letting these thoughts that I had in my mind just control me. Yeah, that's why I put that mindful morning routine video out, because I just feel like it's so important. Like how you start your day is just so important. You really have a million thoughts per minute every single day, so starting it on good notes, listening to affirmations is so key. And I feel like that's what's gonna help during the seasonal depression. I feel like you just have to claim what you want, take control of what you want. I just feel like I keep saying take control of what you want but not explaining. So what I mean by that is like when I do have negative thoughts, I always try to, now, before I used to really sit in them like and allow them to eat me up. I used to think the thoughts that I have are mine, that's who I am, they define me, until I realized like you have to separate them. Like not everything you think throughout your brain and stuff is related to you in a way. Like it's not controlled or like empowered in you. Like it doesn't belong to you. It's not you. It's like if you know someone and someone trying to tell you that they're this complete different person, but you know that person. So are you gonna believe them, or you go with your instinct that you know, if that makes sense? Yeah, so when I have negative thoughts now, it's so much easier to, not easier, but like I see myself growing from it. When I have a negative thought, I just think the opposite of what I'm thinking. In a way, it was really hard at first, especially beginning of this year. I just had a really rough start. I used to just think the opposite, like literally, and it was so hard just for me to do that because I was just constantly thinking of the negative thing, but thinking of it in a negative way as well, re-inferring it the wrong way. Yeah, before I used to just sit in my thoughts like and allow them to take over me, consume me, and that's when I started meditating. Meditating is key, especially during this time, starting to implement that back in my routine because I actually shied away from it. I just really stopped meditating. I really don't have a explanation why. I just stopped. I felt like I couldn't focus. Like I felt like I was doing it for so long where like I had a point where like I can't sit there for too long because I get antsy. It's like, all right, hurry up. And maybe that's because I was listening to the same meditations like over and over. Maybe I should have just switched it up, because maybe that's really what it was. I think that's what it was. I feel like you just have to take control of your life, and doing that by like having a schedule. Like that's why I got that new planner. Like all my videos just tell me in detail. Like that's why I got a new planner, because sometimes you need to buy new stuff, start over, have like the same goals but go at it maybe a different way. Now it's like a different approach. Keep yourself busy, off social media. Social media is like, ugh, it's like a love-hate relationship. It's so good but like so bad, especially if like mentally you're not there, because I've been at that place before. I think we all have, where you just compare yourself so much, especially when you're not in a good state too. That's another thing. I started doing the 5 things that I'm grateful for every morning, and that has helped a lot, because I used to think I didn't have anything to be grateful for, not realizing like everything that I've once prayed for I have right now. Like that's what blows my mind sometimes. Like my car for existence, oh, I prayed for that so much, bro, and now I have it, and that's just amazing to me. Literally saw on Twitter like you're literally walking in something that you prayed for before, so that's what you can at least be grateful for. I used to think I had nothing to be grateful for. Like what was there to be grateful for? But that's what happens when you get in a low point. Depression just tricks you into believing anything. Depression just reminds me so much of like evil spirits and the devil. Ugh, disgusting. My view on it is like I don't want to be that person anymore. Like I'm not her anymore. Like I'm so tired of having that same stigma, getting sad and not doing anything about it. Like I'm tired of being her. Why are we her? It doesn't need to be that. So now I just try to do everything in my power not to be the old me. Like whenever I feel myself comparing myself or doubting myself, I just take my mind off it by doing stuff that I actually like. Getting glammed up, like getting cute, that makes me feel good. Just doing stuff that makes me feel good right in that instance, instead of just dwelling on the negative, because it really just matters on what you're doing now. Seasonal depression is real, bro. 1 minute you just really just be chilling, and then the year is over and it's just like, damn, I didn't do shit. When I'm depressed, I start to eat a lot. But a lot of people are different. A lot of people don't eat at all. Sometimes it depends, like if I'm depressed or if I'm stressed. If I'm stressed, I don't eat. But if I'm depressed, that's my comfort. I use food as something to make me feel good, so I eat too much of it. So when I start eating a lot, like I'll eat a lot and I'll know. That's when it's like, all right, Daisha, maybe you should chill out. Like you have to really know yourself, like know when you're hitting rock bottom and when you're about to. Get you a planner. I promise you it will change your life, because if you don't have a planner, then you don't have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. Like literally, once I got that planner, it literally changed my life. Look at this. Your girl's been writing in her planner now. Let me move this too. But look, I got things to do today. I have things to do. Okay? Get you a planner. It really helps, especially during this time. You got to keep yourself busy. When you don't feel like you have nothing to do the next day, it's going to get alone. Like keep yourself busy, keep yourself on a schedule, what you need to do no matter if the sun is up or down, like keep yourself busy. And that's a note to myself too, keep yourself busy. And that's what I plan to do in order to conquer my seasonal depression, because I do not want it to take over me. Like, this is the fourth quarter, this is where you need to go hard. You always have that mentality, but it's like, if you want more, you're gonna get more. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it goes. It's also like what people say about you, because that can lead into a form of depression. But one of the things that I've learned, I've been reading this book, A Happy Pocket Full of Money. It really doesn't really have nothing to do with money, just the power that you have that will create that money. Don't mind my Target bag, sis, because you know I be going to Target. Target gotta be recycled, so that's just a little bag that I put my stuff in that I need to throw away. Okay? Okay. The way someone feels about you is only a projection of how they feel of their self. So if someone is throwing their insecurities on you, if someone is talking bad about you, it has to do with their own insecurities within themselves. Maybe they see something that you do well that they don't see in themselves, and so they're just projecting that they're insecure onto you. Like, because if I'm so confident and sure of myself, I don't think I would want to waste my time to point out someone else's, like, lack. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when you think higher, you wouldn't want to dumb down. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I kind of forgot. I was trying to swing it back, but it just wasn't working. Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous? Are you single? I heard you fucked your girl. Is it true? You getting money? You think them niggas is with you? And I say, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. What? Fucking right, fucking right. One of my techniques too that I've been doing recently is now that when I get in the shower, have like a water visualization where, like, shower, I just let everything, like, I release what is not for me, whatever faults or whatever denials that are not me. I rinse them off. I rinse off the negative vibes, the negative everything. I let go of all ego. I am cleansed. I am my higher self. Like, I speak those affirmations while I'm in the shower, so like it really feels like I'm getting rid of it, like, because water is so like cleansing and you don't really realize it, but it really is so cleansing. In a spiritual sense, it's just so good. It just makes you feel good, because then you watch all that negative bad vibes that you might have woke up this morning with just go down the drain. And it's just regular water, but you could just feel it, and it just makes you feel so good. Like, all right, ready to start the day. Like, I feel like you just have to know who you are, and that's why I'm gonna start doing that Steve Harvey little thing. I mentioned it in my very first video, and I think I only did it for like a few days and then I just stopped, because I was reading in my book, The Happy Pocket Full of Money. That's what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about earlier in this video, but that's what I was talking about. I've been reading that book, Happy Pocket Full of Money, and in it basically says that, like, the reason, like, you start doubting yourself is when you don't know yourself. And one of the exercises that Steve Harvey talks about is basically writing everything that you want. Like, write 100 things that you want. So whether it's something you want to accomplish, what you want in your life, and read it every single, I think, night or morning or both. But that just gives you like a reminder, like, this is who you want to be, so you won't have any doubt. And I feel like I never realized, like, at first I was like, dang, that's too much. Like, why would I keep reading the same thing? And he was like, if you read it every single day and night, like, you'll see like your life change. And I feel like that's makes sense, because you're just so focused on like who you want to be, like who you want, like basically who you are, your higher self. And so I'm gonna start doing that exercise in my journal, because I did get a new journal. Probably will talk more about my journal and stuff and like the weekly vlog, so stay tuned for that, because I really want to get into like your mindset and stuff and like teach that, because that's what I'm going through. Just basically take you along my journey of self-love. So that's what that's what my channel will mainly be about. My self-love, my self-growth, me, because I need to be selfish with me. I just realized I put no powder on. So this camera's supposed to die. I'll come back in a few seconds. Just let me fix it up a little bit and we could go on with the finished product, period.
15 minutes later.
So anyway, like I was saying, the key also to like not hitting that seasonal depression could also be like listening to podcasts. I love podcasts, especially in the car. Like I told you in the mindful morning routine, in the morning I do not play music unless like I'm getting hyped to go to the gym, and that'll be like one song like right when I'm about to walk in. Other than that, I love to listen to the podcast, like especially after I leave the gym. I like listening to podcasts. My favorite podcasts are the self-help. I think I talked about that a lot before with you guys. I think it's called Self-Help. I'll just put it on the screen, but I love that podcast. I listen to her a lot. She has definitely helped me a lot. Like I said, meditating, but also journaling. I got a new journal. Let me show you my journal, girl. It's cute. It's cool as f. Look at this. It's so cute. It has like all this. I'm having deja vu. I feel like I showed you guys my journal already, but I don't know. But as you can see, it says Daizha, and I already, yeah, that's my journal. And then I have two journals actually. I have a journal for like my thoughts, like it says, but this is more or less like my mindset, me like mentally. That's what this is for, like. And what I want to work on, shadow work, I put all that in that one. And then I have a Girls Run the World. I got this one from Marshall's for $3.99, $4, sis. Get with it. And in this one is my manifesting journal. So this is the one, like my gratitude and manifesting journal. So this is the one I write in every, basically my goal for this journal is just to complete the whole entire thing, not start a new one. Yeah, because I feel like I always start a new journal whenever I feel like, all right, I need to restart my life again. But this time I said I'm gonna stick with that journal until I finish it. So yeah, even journaling, shadow work can help because you can figure out like what's really wrong. Like, okay, one of my shadow work things that made me realize, one of the things that I realized that I never really had like let go of, like sometimes you have stagnant energy, and it's because you hold on to things from the past. And one of the shadow work prompts was like, if you could write a letter to the person that hurt you the most, what would you say, and who would it be, and what would you say? And off rip, I said mine. Just showed me that like I still have so much leftover trauma that I haven't fully healed from, that I thought I did, that I didn't. I'm holding on to past stuff, and I feel like I do that. I do hold on to a lot of stuff, and I feel like I have to carry it with me, not realizing I could just let it go. But that just showed me like I haven't fully let things go. I haven't fully healed from things, because why am I still bringing up something that happened? Journaling has definitely helped me realize who I am as a person, and I love that for me because I deserve that.
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Okay, so it is like 3 hours later, and this is how my makeup has coming out, but we're about to get dressed. So yeah, that's my girl. That's me. Like a freaking Barbie doll. I did this new lip. It was really cute. It's giving cute vibes for sure. But anyway, so I'm about to switch into my outfit. I'm actually about to, this is going to be a full transformation. So I'm about to do the nails. You guys know I recently told you guys that I love the new press-on nails by Kiss. So I'm about to do my nails, and I'll get back to you guys. Hello, we are back. This is the final look. I just look like a Barbie doll, and I feel like a Barbie doll, and it's giving Barbie Daizha. Let's just call Daizha the new doll. I always put the shit on and I turn into a different character every time. Hold on, let me show you the back. This, oh, hold on. Oh. Now this is the final look. Cause what? We're going out where? Oh, okay. Period. Like, The end of this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it's kind of a little emotional. It may be down for some people, but you know, still gonna keep you informed. Anyways, just stay tuned for another video, because you know your girl Daizha should get it done, period. Make sure you guys follow me on social media and subscribe to my YouTube video, period. See you in the next video.